Welcome back to a brand new episode of Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company Dream Home Season 6. Today with us we have yet another beautiful home, and I'm so excited to see so many beautiful homes all across Kerala, and I'm sure even you are equally excited. But before we get to today's beautiful home, let me introduce our panel of judges. With us on our show we have Anuj Gopakumar, the Chief Architect of Kumar Group. We also have with us Sudha, the Interior Designer and Architect of Swasti. And today it's time for us to take a look at the home from Kondotty. It's called Thottiyil House. So let's take a look.
Hi viewers, welcome to Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company Dream Home Season 6. Today we are in Kondotty and we will be exploring a house named Thottiyil. So let's move in and find out more about this house. The structure of Thottiyil House has been done up with a mixture of contemporary and modern style. Although the roofing has been kept up in a traditional way, tile roof has been used, and you can see the house is done up in a mixture of dark brown and white color. The paving tiles, as you can see, are dark brown in color, and then the exterior is also done up in a combination of dark brown and white colors. Dark brown has been given up for some of the walls, and then it merges into the windows, which are more darker in color, and they have used side windows as well. A beautifully done up lawn surrounds Thottiyil House. You can see they have maintained older trees and also created newer ones, and grass has been used extensively. Overall, this house has a very good natural ambience to it. The sit out is in smaller size, and as you can see, things has been kept to minimalistic because they try to blend in with the natural tone of dark brown and white again over here as well. As you can see, they have provided neatly 3 chairs are tucked in, and then they have a shoe rack over here. And then the door, if we talk about the door is like a medium sized door, and then we have just one column of window over there. The door is also like dark brown in color, keeping with the tone of the other windows and all. The one thing peculiar about this is they have kept a bamboo shoot on one of the side of the sit out, so basically it's a very nice feel over there, whereas you can sit here and enjoy the ambience. The flooring has been done up with granite and mixture of granite and vitrified tiles. This is the formal living room area. As you can see, the tone has been kept similar to the exterior ones. Dark brown and white tone has been used. Minimal furniture is used, and then we have windows almost all over the walls. They have used corner windows as well. Corner windows is a little bit of tough thing regarding the structural engineering part. So I hope our architects will explain you that. And then later on, when you for the ceilings, they have used false ceilings with insert LED lights is used, and there's a belt like structure going around that's done up in plywood. On one side of the formal living room, we have a neatly tucked up wall unit wherein there's a shelf is also provided, so you can keep your car keys, magazines and everything over there. And one section has been used as a glass rack also, so that you can keep your artifacts and flower vases also. So basically that's about this formal living room. From the formal living area, we just enter inside the house and we reach up to a place that's a family living area over here. There's a small opening created over here, and then it has been decorated with plywood again, and a small attractive clock is placed over here, so that place is well used. On the entrance part, they have used wooden panels with veneer finish. Again, the flooring is done up in vitrified tiles. Here we have a large window again, done up with very matching curtains and all, and again the upholstery used are also in tune with the color aspect of the house. As for the ceiling part, they have used plywood as a false ceiling. On one of the wall there's a small rack where you can keep photo frames and some artifacts. Talking about this floor plan, we have 3 bedrooms on this floor, and then 2 kitchens has been provided. One prayer hall is also there. So from the private living room, from the family living room to the prayer hall, there's a small window gap. So they have provided lower shutters over there, so you can close the shutters when prayer room is in use. Otherwise you can just open it so that air and sunlight freely. Onto one side we have a TV stand unit. Basically it is made out of plywood, and it has been integrated as a wall unit over here. So this is a master bedroom area, keeping up with the color tone, that is dark veneer color and white color for the walls has been provided. We can see most of the room has been covered up with dark veneer colored plywoods, and then wallpaper is also provided. Flooring is basically again vitrified tiles, and then onto the ceiling we can see false ceiling has been done up using plywood and wallpaper again. So a neatly tucked up small master bedroom. In between the family living room and the kitchen, we have this dining space over here. It has been created in such a way that there's no ceiling over separate ceiling for the dining hall. The ceiling just extends to the roof of the house. False ceiling which has inserted LED lights, and a cute small chandelier just hangs above it, so it creates a double depth effect on the dining room. Plus there's a large window over here, and we have one more window just on top of this window, so that a lot of sunlight and easy passage of airway is also provided. On one corner of the dining hall we have a neatly tucked up wash area space, and a small cabinet is also made just beneath the staircases. So there's a staircase also extended on the dining area, which leads us to the upper section. The kitchen of the house also complements to the main theme, that is dark veneer wood color. So all the cabinets has been done up with the same color. We have a granite platform over here, and a fully functional modular kitchen, you can say it, maybe a semi functional modular kitchen. And then the kitchen, this is only one of the kitchens. They have one more other kitchen, so basically there are 2 kitchens. This is a modular kitchen and the other one is a traditional one. When we enter the kitchen, we can notice there are two types of tiles has been used. The one is the same vitrified tiles that has been used around the house, and the other portion wherever the work area is concerned, it's matte finish tiles over here. There's a storeroom also located, and a work area is also there. The main thing over here is the breakfast table has been located ideally in this kitchen area. They have accommodated it inside the kitchen itself, and there's a huge window also near it. So in the morning when you are having your breakfast, it gives you a very fresh new feeling. Granite and tile flooring has been used for the staircase, and the handrails has been crafted out of hardwood, as you can see, giving it an elegant touch. And again they have used glass and steel inserts to enhance the beauty of the staircase. Just below the staircase we have seen they have utilized the space over there to use it as a cabinet, so that is a smart move. And when we come on the staircase, there's a section which was unused. They transformed it into a study table area, so again a smart move there. And this leads us to the upper floor of the building. So on the upper floor they have 2 bedrooms and a common area as well, and a small upper courtyard. It's nice to have a kids room when your kids are around. So this house has a small kids area over here. There are 2 single beds separated, and shelf is also provided for them, and a small type of shelf on the wall is also provided, so they can keep their books and other play things. And the wall, they have given wallpaper onto one side. The other wall remains the same color, and the tiles again is vitrified tiles are provided on the floorings.
Alright Anuj, what do you have to speak about the landscape and exteriors of this home?
This house looks very nice. It's having a good proportion. It's in a nice setting. The multiple roofs look very good. It's a very simple looking house. I like the dark wood finishes they have followed throughout the house. In the windows and the doors, everything they have used the dark wood, and that the concept has been followed throughout everywhere. So that looks nice, and also the white walls look very nice. It's going very well with the house.
Alright, and Sudha?
It's a cute, typical house. It's got a two-way slopes which give it a very western kind of look. The dark borders also bring out the proportions of the house, so it's looking nice. Though I would like to see more of whiter shades, so it gels with the background. Now, it doesn't stand out so much, but it's looking smart. The asymmetrical gate and the compound wall, I see it in flashes. I feel that a lot of designing has gone into the compound walls. There's a lot of asymmetrical patterns on the walls and the gates as well.
Alright, so now let's get to the interiors. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's a very simple living room. This living room looks simple. The furniture arrangement also looks nice. But however, I felt that there was a very heavy pelmet on the wall, which is actually taking a lot of attention, and there's wallpaper on the ceiling and heavily printed design pattern on the curtains, which is kind of taking the attention into the curtains as well as the ceiling. The family living is simple and elegant, which is having a nice white flooring. It's a different concept, but it's very simply done. The bedroom is also very simple with a nice back panel with windows on both sides, so that element of design has been thought. The dining table area is also very lovely. It's a very nice dining table.
And what do you have to say?
Yes, for this wooded ambience house, I think they've done a good job, because they've not brought in too much stainless steel or anything. They've stuck with the wood and the creams and browns. It's the earth colors suit the ambience very well. Color tones matching. The chairs are beautiful. The dining table chairs are very nice. New design that we've seen. I like the handrails of the staircase, but opposite wall they've done some artwork with the wooden frames. I thought that was sort of clashing with the handrail pattern of the staircase, because a similar pattern is seen on the left side. It didn't complement, it was clashing. So I didn't I don't go much for that particular wall feature. The kitchen is nice. It's done in stately wood and complementing well with the rest of the interior.
Alright, does the color lighting and decor impress you, Anuj?
Some elements of the lighting is nice. I saw a nice chandelier in the dining area. It's nice lighting coming down on the stairwell. So some good looking light fixtures have been used. I also saw some spotlighting or ceiling cove lighting in the kitchen, and in some certain other areas also the false ceiling has been given some lighting. So it's come out nice, and the color also generally very plain simple colors have been used. Nowhere you can see an color overpowering it. So that way it's okay.
And you, Sudha?
Yes, I agree with Anuj. Ample lighting wherever is required has been provided. It's done very neatly, subtly, not too loud. So altogether the lighting is also well done and muted. Colors wise, I don't have a problem. It's looking nice, neat, clinical, and everything that it has all the characteristics of a wooden with the cream and brown color scheme should have.
Alright, and do you think they've spent the money wisely?
Pretty much okay. The money has been spent pretty okay in this house. Of course, they've used a lot of wood, which is nice, which is looking nice. But again, in the bedrooms, I think they could have used it much more better.
And you?
Yes, the bedroom ceiling and some of the ceilings are not to my liking, but otherwise it has been well planned out, well thought of, detailed also quite well.
Alright, Anuj, how much would you rate the exteriors and landscape?
I have given it an 18.
18 on 25. And Sudha?
18.
18 on 25. Interiors, how much would you rate that?
I've given it a 17.
17
on 25. And you, Sudha?
17 on 20.
17 on 25 again. Now for the color lighting and decor.
17 on 25.
17 on 25. And you?
17 on 20.
17 on 25. And the last aspect, which is the value for money, and how much have you rated that?
I've given it an 18 on 25.
18 on 25. And you?
16 on 25.
16 on 25. So the total is for Anuj, it's 70 on 100. For Sudha, it's 68 on 100. And for public on 50, it's 34, which is a grand total of 172. And today we are going to choose painting, and let's start with Anuj. What do you have to speak about painting?
See, many of the houses you see a lot of cladding coming on the walls, and sometimes it's a little overdone, So I believe that if you're going to do for a stone cladding or particular tiling, keep it to the minimum and give more space, more area to the painted finishes, because there are a lot of new products which is coming in the market, which can give you the desired effect, which will last a lot longer. And also the best part is it can give you a fresh look. When you repaint it, it will give you a fresh look. You can change the color at some point of time. So those kind of flexibility is there with painting.
Alright, and what is your opinion and advice for painting?
Yes, very true. A house always feels fresh and new when you give it a different color. It feels like as if you have a new home. The other aspect of wall cladding is that, one, the color doesn't change. Two, it's very important to make sure that the back wall on which the cladding is done has to be plastered. It has to be made, you have to make sure that the water doesn't seep into the wall. So these are little things that has to be taken care of when you do cladding. But for painting, you know how it is, the base coat and the putty primer and then the painting that goes onto it, if it's done in the proper way, will give you a beautiful new look each time and gives you the flexibility of changing the entire feel. So I think we should get back to a lot of painting work, the colors and the textures, the sandblasted textures, the rough stone textures. There are so many textures that can be easily changed, but once you invest on a stone cladding and a natural stone cladding, you're stuck with it for as long as you have this house. So the idea would be to have a variety in painting than in stone cladding.
Alright, thank you so much, and that's been our expert advice today on painting. So until next episode, this is all of us signing off and telling you a goodbye.